Hello guys and girls, FoxyRaven-TV here with another Fallout 76 video, and in this video here we are gonna take a look at Overkill. So this is a two-shot Mew. Well, it's not a Mew as standard. I just put the Mew on because I like the Mew more than I like the other ones. I also have the Nuka launcher here, as you can tell. And yeah, the fun thing is, Grenadier doesn't seem to work with these heavy explosive weapons anymore. So if we take a look here and shoot the Mew here, you can see that seems rather large, but look at that. That is tiny freaking whiny. That is not large. It used to be like the whole freaking screen here. Even the Nuka launcher here, if we shoot down. That explosion might actually be the same. Let's see if I can actually hit down here and hit myself. Oops, I used a stim pack, sorry. So yeah, I'm hitting myself from down there to up here. So that means, even though the explosion radius is not that high, I think it actually, well, the visuals are not that high. Oh yes. It is still, yeah, I think it's the same. So the funny thing is, the only thing that changed is actually the visual. So people have been yelling and yelling and yelling that that Overkill is blinding them. Now it seems like the visuals is not that high anymore. But let's see the explosion radius, huh? So normally, if I just shot just like up here, and then I moved a little further, I would get hit. I'm still getting hit. So it seems like the explosion radius is actually larger than the visual effects. That is funny. So what happens if we take something like the Tesla Science Tree on, huh? Let's see, do I have Tesla Science Tree? I do have a crap ton. Whoops, I think I even have explosive. I have explosive. Let's take that on. We're gonna go into a public event as well. Oh yes. Just to see how people are taking this now. So Tesla Science Tree. Oh, I have a couple of those in on my character here. Let's do that. And I do have the curator on. I do, right there. So that means bubbleheads and magazines. Sorry, I have chode in my throat again. And the magazines are lasting for longer. So normally this will only last for 30 minutes. It actually doesn't say that, but I believe it's sorry, it's 1 hour it says here. That's weird. Is it because it knows I have the yeah, 1 hour and 2 hours for bubbleheads? That's funny. Yeah, I think it's because it's know I have the curator on, because as you can tell, twice as long. So let's see. Is the visual on the Overkill here, is it 30% larger, or is it just small, or is it extremely large again now? Let's see. So the visual is the same. Do you see that? I actually think that the visual is absolutely the same as before. I don't think the visuals are larger. So the visuals become fixed when you use this, but the explosion will actually, well, it will be larger. Look here, I'm gonna hit myself here now. Yep. I didn't even have to walk forward in order to hit myself, so we know for a fact that Tesla Science Tree is actually higher. So, the explosion seems like it's less like that. I'm hitting myself, did you see that? So the visual effects are lower, guys and girls. But it's still the same. It's still the freaking same radius that it hits in. So even though the visuals are lower, it's still the same radius for the blast area. So when people say it isn't working on something like Overkill, Ultra Grenade Launcher, and so on, it is actually working. But it seems like they just made it so it's a fixed visual kind of thing, so it won't blind a full server. Look at that. That ain't large. That explosion is not large. It used to be freaking. I have videos about it where yeah, I actually think I had shoot down here in one of my videos here, and it just blinds. I mean, the explosion goes up to something like here from down there. It's just insanely large. So people complained about the visuals blinding the servers. Bethesda did something. They actually did something good for once. The explosion radius is still the same. And if we look at the damage here, 584, right? Because I have the bobblehead on. If we go ahead and take demolition off and look at it, 401. So yeah, demolition expert is absolutely working, at least on paper. So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna go. Let's actually kill the giant behemoth down here. I used to be able to 2-tap this one, maybe even 1-tap, I can't remember actually. But 1 or 2-tap it, and we should be able to do the same thing. I don't think, it doesn't seem like the damage is lower on any of these weapons here. I do have a boomstick as well, if we are gonna test it out. I mean, yeah, it seems like the same damage as always. I think visuals are what is tricking people with the demolition expert and grenadier and so on. I do agree the visuals are lower overall for the explosion, but demolition expert is working. Let's see. Bye bye. 1-tap. Yep. It deals the same damage as before. Absolutely does. Death from above. That's sad. We're getting a mutation event in like a couple of seconds. So I'm gonna do the mutation event. Why did you throw a nuke up here? No one is gonna do that for sure. If it's down here, sure, why not? Earl, no. I hate fighting Earl. I just do. Whoops. I'm actually standing and taking radiation damage right now. So yeah, it seems like the Overkill and the other are doing just fine. I might actually buck this event up now, because I'm using a high explosive and kill everything on sight. Yeah. They still haven't fixed it when you use a Overkill or a grenade launcher on an event like this. They still haven't fixed it. That's freaking sad. So if I do this, right, and just go there and kill everything on sight, then it will actually bug up. Maybe they fixed it, I don't know. The fire rate seems lower now. Yeah, even though it is reloaded, it seems like it's taking a time. Maybe it's the servers, I don't know. Oh, you will have to kill them immediately, I see. Okay. There you go, you're faulting. Almost killed myself there. Yeah, that radiation they're dealing, I mean, is much. Holy smoke. Let's actually do this. Just continue to fire here. So yeah, I have to say the damage is absolutely just the same. It is. It is absolutely the same as it was before. And the radius is just as large. The visuals are just not. So yeah, absolutely. You're not blinding a whole freaking server by using this. So now you can actually use this for sure. And not get too many people angry at you. That's nice because I actually like the overkill. I'm one of the few people that actually enjoys the overkill. Of course, when you are mealing that close here, we go. Can you still bug it up? Yeah, you can still double shoot. And there we go. Just need to melee it. There we go. So now let's get down here. Got a mutated body pack. So when I say bug it up, right, it means you left click and then you right click when you're in first person. Then you are able to pull out, I mean shoot twice with the overkill here. So instead of a 2-shot, it's actually a 4-shot kind of deal. It's not something you should do. I just had to test if it is possible to do, and it still is. Sadly, they haven't fixed that yet. It's a shame though. Actually, I mean, yeah, look even on the Scorchbeast here. Scorchbeast Queen. Look at the damage here. Look at the damage. Look at that damage. That is freaking incredible. Come on, shoot. It's fucked up. Yeah, look at that. It takes a crap ton of while for it to shoot, even though it is reload. It is reloaded. Shooting myself here. 600 and something damage. That is actually wild. That is 1,000 damage each shot. Yeah, it is absolutely dealing the same amount of damage as it did before. Absolutely is. There's no difference from this to before. What about the automatic launcher here? And remember, you need to hit her with the splash damage in order to get these numbers here. If you hit directly, you're only dealing 1 damage, as you can tell. Let's see, did we get anything useful here? I don't think we did now. Go. Vampire Blade. Okay. Another Mega Sloth here. A Death Claw. Can you still home or make these seeking grenades? That is the question. I want to. Please continue to fly. Let's see. Is any one of them gonna hit her? So home-seeking grenades is a thing. There you go. Do you see that? Even though she's over there, I still hit her with the home-seeking grenades here. Oh, I'm in the radiation zone now. Don't want to be there. That's a crit, and there we go. So yeah, the weapons here are still dishing out the same amount of damage, guys and girls, as they always have done. Don't know what people are talking about. Demolition Expert seems to work fine. Grenadier seems to work fine. The only thing, as I said before, is the visual of it. So the visuals of these weapons here is lowered, and that is great in my opinion. It is amazing that they actually lowered the visual for the Fat Mans, because now you can absolutely use the Fat Mans without people getting nuts. At least you should be able to, right? Because the visual is not that bad anymore. So yeah, there you go, guys and girls. Another Fallout 76 video here, and also kind of myth busting things. So yeah, I mean, it's still dealing the same amount of damage with the Demolition Expert, and hello. And yeah, so there you go. And yeah, in a couple of days when you see this here, I'm actually going down with my wife's family. Well, it's my family as well, I suppose. I'm married into it, at least. We are going in, and we're gonna sleep with giraffes, whatever, the long necks, in a park. It's gonna be amazing. For 3 days we have to drive a few hours to get there, and also take a boat. But yeah, we're gonna sleep with the giraffes, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. I might actually do a fun video down there when we're at the place with my phone. Don't you all have phones? Well, so yeah. Anywho, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.